Hey everyone, this is Cynthia, psychic and astrologer. So, this week we're going to be discussing the weekly horoscope for October 20th through October 26th. So, let's get started. Aries. The full moon on October 20th will fall in your own sign and house. The next 2 weeks is all about you and your personal wants and needs. This is a time for you to reflect and focus on what's going to work best for you and if it's time for change. The sun enters your eighth house of joint resources, taxes, credit cards, and loans on October 22nd. The next 4 weeks will put priority on financial obligations connected to others, also with taxes, credit, and loans. This could be a time to pay off any debts or financial obligations. It's a time to work hard, a time to stay focused, especially on October 21st and October 24th. But on October 24th, expect the unexpected with some electronics, some issues with transportation that could create some uh, financial issues. This is actually a very productive week for you, but a time for you to focus on what needs to change and where you want to be at in the future. Taurus, the full moon on October 20th will fall in your 12th house of secrets and solitude. This is a time to get rid of what you don't need in your life. This could be an unhealthy habit or unhealthy person in your life. This is also a time of opportunity. And this could be a time of opportunity for you to pursue a new career path or be open to new changes in your life. This could also be a time for you to focus on your health and well being or the health and well being of others. The sun enters your partnership house on October 22nd. The next 4 weeks will bring a time for you to focus on compromising and connecting with a partner. The partner could be someone personal, professional, or someone to collaborate and that can work with you to further your career. This is also a great time to have open communication. There could be some challenges and maybe even power struggles with someone on October 21st. It might be a time for you to learn to compromise and to work with others. There could be some issues with electronics, vehicles, computers, cell phones, and telephones on October 23rd and October 24th. You may just want to be careful. We have already come to the end of Mercury retrograde, but you may still be feeling the after effects of any issues with electronics, vehicles, computers, cell phones, telephones, and the internet. But everything should be easing up here soon. So it could be maybe a challenging week for you, but things will improve as the days progress. So I would say just hang in there as things will be getting better soon. Gemini, the full moon on October 20th falls in your 11th house of friendships, groups, and organizations. It's a positive social time for you, but there could also be some challenges with friends or maybe even a social group. This could be a time where you have to collaborate and work with others, and maybe this could bring a time of compromise. This could be a social time for you to attend parties and events, or you could put together in a party and event. The only thing that I would say is be careful as you may be trying to take over the situation and maybe even be telling others how things are best for them. And this could create friction in a friendship or connection. The sun enters your sixth house of work, service, and health on October 22nd. The next 4 weeks is a time to work hard for the money, but take care of your health and well being. This could be a time for you to do well with bonuses, commissions, and sales, and you may easily run into more work opportunities. It's a great time to focus on your health and well being by exercising and losing weight, or maybe even taking walks with a pet. Now, the only challenging times would actually come for you on October 21st and October 21st, October 24th, and October 26th. There could be some challenges with others, and this could be a time where you may run into disagreements, arguments, or maybe even separations. So I would say if you can, try to do your best to listen and be calm. And sometimes some people just want to be heard, not necessarily to have their problems resolved or solved. And I feel things will ease up by the following week and things will start to pick up and improve. So I would say just give it a little time, hang in there, things will get better. Cancer. Your career is going to be highlighted when the full moon enters your career house on October 20th. The next 2 weeks can bring about an opportunity for a promotion or advancement. If you're thinking of starting a business venture, this could be a time where you may run into some challenges or obstacles. The only thing that I would say is it might be best to work with others as they could help you to get things moving forward. The sun enters your fifth house of love, children, and creative projects on October 22nd. The next 4 weeks is a great social time for you. You may actually find yourself around music, concerts, movies, maybe even building social connections. It's a great social time for you and a great time to get out there and just meet new people. The only time that I would say you might run into some challenges will be on October 21st and October 26th. This could bring about some challenges with others that could bring about tension and disagreements. Now, on October 26th, it may take you to a trip near water, but you may also want to be careful that you look at the weather to make sure there are no storms or maybe any kind of issues with flooding or any kind of weather setbacks, any weather issues that can create setbacks for your travel plans. So just, track the weather just so that you don't put yourself in a situation that could be more difficult down the road. So this week is actually going to have some positive moments. Your career is going to be really highlighted for you this next week. So this can bring about great opportunities for you to get ahead and build more financial income, stability, and security for the long term. Leo. So the full moon on October 20th will fall in your ninth house of long distance trips, foreign people, and places. So the next 2 weeks can bring a time to broaden your horizons and learn something new. This could be a time to enter college or university or take on some new classes and courses to further your career. There could actually also be some travel. It could be to a trip afar, or maybe others from afar come to visit you. It is actually going to be a time where there could be some legal issues, but that is only if you have already been dealing with these issues previous. There could still be some challenges that may not work in your favor. So I don't want to say that everything's going to be going great for you or perfect for you, but there could be some compromise. Now, on October 21st, this is actually going to be a time where you may have to deal with some obligations, whether it's work related, financial related, and this could be a time where you have to kind of budget and save. The sun enters your fourth house of home on October 22nd. So the next 4 weeks can bring a time to relocate, renovate, or make changes around the home. This is also a great time to maybe look for a home or maybe design and decorate a room in the home. Um, just be aware that on October 24th, expect the unexpected, especially with electronics, internet, vehicles, transportation, as things may get a little haywire. By the end of the week, it is a good time to show some consideration and compassion to others. And this is a great time to compromise. And if there are any issues or problems that need to be dealt with someone, this is a great time to do so. Virgo. So the full moon on October 20th falls in your eighth house of joint resources, taxes, credit cards, and loans. This could be a time to pay up some taxes or financial obligations. This could also be a time to deal with debt related issues or running up some debt or new debt. I feel this could be a great time for you to pay off some bills or take care of some financial obligations connected to others, especially if it relates to joint assets, joint resources, credit cards, loans, alimony, child support. So there could also be some obligations that you have to deal with that maybe you weren't expecting on, but this could actually be a time for you to take care of these issues. The sun will enter your third house of short trips, communication, siblings, and neighbors on October 22nd. The next 4 weeks will bring a time to see possibly short trips or an increase of communication through emails, text messages, and phone calls. You may have to repair or replace a vehicle, computer, cell phone, telephone, especially closer to the 24th of this week. By the end of the week of October 26th, this could actually be a time to work out any issues or problems with someone, to have better and open communication. This could be a great time to resolve some issues. Libra. Partnerships and relationships are highlighted for you when the full moon on October 20th falls in your partnership house. This could bring a time of endings, but also of new beginnings. If you are going through a divorce or separation, this could be a time where things aren't going to be easy, but it may be a time of compromise and resolving issues. That's going to continue on throughout the next few days. This is actually a great time to work out any differences, even though you may run into obstacles and challenges. Now, on October 22nd, the sun enters your second house of earned income. The next 4 weeks can bring a great time for you to make more money, receive a raise, or an opportunity to make more money. This could be a great time to start a business venture. Now, Mercury has finally started going direct, but you may still deal with issues with electronics and vehicles on October 24th. So just be prepared for the unexpected. By the rest of the week and weekend, this would be a great time to focus on where you want to be at, especially regarding finances and financial obligations, and a great time to start focusing on where you want to be at for the future. And if you need to take on maybe some classes or courses to build on your career and bring on more financial security and stability, this would be a great time to start doing so and start moving forward with those plans. Scorpio, the full moon on October 20th falls in your sixth house of work, service, and health. This is a great time to work hard for the money, take care of some health related issues, but this could also bring about more opportunities and more money, especially through bonuses, commissions, and sales. This is actually a great time for you to pursue new income opportunities to build more security for the long term. This is a great time to focus on your health and well being, and maybe it is time where you may not be able to ignore any issues anymore, and you have to start taking care of yourself. The sun enters your own sign and house on October 22nd. The next 4 weeks will bring a time for you to focus on where you want to be at in the future. And this is a time for you to take care of what you feel best for yourself. This is also a great time to pursue new ventures, maybe education, a new job, maybe even a new relationship, or just being on your own. This is a great time for you to focus on what's going to make you happy. Now, you can expect the unexpected on October 24th. And this could relate to the internet, emails, text messages, or even anything relating with taking a short trip. So, this could bring about some changes or last minute changes. By the time you get to around October 22nd or October 26th, this is actually going to be a time where you may also be deciding to make some changes for your work and even pursuing new opportunities for yourself. Sagittarius. The full moon on October 20th falls in your fifth house of love, children, and creative projects. The next couple weeks can bring a time for you to find love or fall in love. This could also be a time to spend time with children. It's a very artistic and creative time and a time to focus possibly on music and movies. You might actually find yourself watching more movies, listening to music, maybe going to a concert, and like I said, getting involved in sports and hobbies. The only challenge may bring from other people or someone that could create disagreements and arguments with you. Being that this is a full moon, it can create separations, endings, and breakups. So hopefully, this is not a situation that is happening to you, but maybe an opportunity to resolve issues. The energy will continue on for 2 weeks. So if there's any way to work things out, that'd be great. The sun will enter your 12th house of secrets and solitude on October 22nd. The next 4 weeks is a time to take care of any health related issues, to discard or get rid of any unhealthy people or habits from your life. This is also a time to seek solitude and to seek privacy. So, this could be a time when you are resting and relaxing and catching up on sleep. Now, the only time that I would say to be aware of is October 24th and October 26th, when there can be some disruptions, and this could create some anxiety or stress. If you can find a way to manage it, or maybe just be aware what to expect, you might easily be able to handle these situations a lot easily and productively. Capricorn. So the home will be highlighted for you when the full moon falls on October 20th. That will bring about 2 weeks for you to possibly relocate, renovate, or make changes around the home. Now, this could be the possibility of someone moving in or moving out of the home. There could be changes in the home. There could also be the possibility of having to uh, relocate, or what I would call kind of forcefully relocate. In other words, having to relocate because of a job change, or maybe a partner or spouse gets a new job and it's not in the same city or even in the same state. And so this might forcefully have to make you have to relocate. So there could be those possibilities and changes and expectations that you weren't looking forward to, but it might have to be done, especially if it brings about more money and more opportunities. Now, the sun will enter your 11th house of friendships, groups, and organizations on October 22nd. This is actually a social time for you, and this could bring about new friends, new connections, new events. Maybe you put together an event or party yourself. It's a positive social time to build connections and to build even new friendships. Now, the connections could be for networking for your career. So, the next few weeks is a positive social time to build those connections. By the end of the week, you may kind of feel a little anxiety, a little stress, but also there could be some challenges in connection to water, whether it's an issue maybe with plumbing or maybe issues with water, like a pool. Maybe you're repairing a pool or having to deal with some issues, maybe fixing and taking care of some repairs around the home. Aquarius. Short trips, travel, communication is highlighted when the full moon on October 20th falls in your third house of short trips, transportation, communication, siblings and neighbors. The next 2 weeks can bring quick short trips around town or out of town. The only thing that I would say is be careful, as you may have issues with electronics, computers, vehicles, the internet, and that could still continue on the next couple weeks. You may have to repair or replace one of these items. Now, the sun will enter your career house on October 22nd. This could bring about 4 weeks of opportunities for career promotions and advancements. You will do well at presenting in meetings and doing well on interviews. Um, it's not really that strong these next few days or these next couple weeks for more money, but opportunities that would definitely be there. So this could be very positive for you to advance in your career and build greater connections that could be helping you for the long term. Pisces. The full moon on October 20th falls in your second house of earned income. The next 2 weeks can bring opportunities to make more money. There could also be the possibility of spending more or taking greater chances and greater risks with your finances. Even though this is a time for you to take some risk, you want to make sure you thoroughly plan and organize. This could be a time to see a raise or find new ways to make more money. The sun enters your ninth house of long distance trips, foreign people and places on October 22nd. The next 4 weeks, could bring about opportunities to travel or others from afar come to visit you. This is actually even a good time to study and learn a new topic of interest and even go and enter college or university. It's a time to broaden your horizons and learn something new. You may feel a little stress and anxiety on October 24th and October 25th. This could actually be positive, as in it might keep you kind of more on your toes and more on top of things, but you may feel a little overwhelmed at the same time. So you just want to be careful with that. By the time you get to October 26th, you may feel a little bit tired, disorganized, or just not fully focused. This could be also your body just telling you that it's time to rest and relax, maybe catch up on some sleep, or maybe just take a day off. Overall, financial obligations may be highlighted here soon, and this could put you in a situation where you have to look over your finances for a little bit. But this could also bring about great opportunities for you to make more money.